Thank you, Van Grafton. The YouTube, it pops up immediately, doesn't it? It's very fast. All right, everybody, welcome to Real Estate 101. Every Wednesday, 1 o'clock on the dot. We start every Wednesday, 12:59 actually. I like to start 1 minute early. And I'm going to share this over to my Facebook, Real Estate 101. What is it called, Van? What was the topic? I'm not talking to you. What is it, Van? Comparing custom. I don't even know how to spell custom. Home builders. Do this. Josh, howdy.
What's up?
How's your day?
Taking blows.
Are you taking another one?
Taking blows.
Did you take another one? Yeah. What happened? Did you lose a deal?
No, I got halfway there. He goes, can't make it.
Oh, man. Oh, golly. You been going? Where you been all day?
Westmoreland. I had to go to my aunt's house to get an amendment signed.
Oh, okay. Welcome. If you're on here, do me a favor. Like, comment, share. Get on the stream. Are you on there?
I'm getting on right now.
Please get on my stream. Share it over to your Facebook. I always start the show. We do the morning grind and we give 60 seconds of gratitude. Hey, Sam, yesterday I blew the horn at you. I was pulling into the alley on Main. I don't even know if you knew it was me, but I was laying on the horn. You didn't even acknowledge me. Maybe you couldn't tell it was me. But on here, we give 60 seconds of gratitude in the morning. We give shout-outs on Real Estate 101. We're going to give a shout-out to our boy Sam. Sammy Gordon. Hamadi Pictures, Television. He is the best damn photographer in the business in real estate. Nope, I had no idea it was you, but that makes sense now. Yes. We're giving our shout out. So look, if you're somebody and you need photos in your house, or if you're a realtor and you're looking for somebody, man, I recommend Sam. He's fast, he's efficient, he's creative, and he's got a lot of products that could really help you. So Sam, I appreciate everything that you do. Moving right into the show. Did you share?
Doing it right now.
What's taking so long? Did you share, Josh?
I did, yes.
All right, what we're talking about when comparing custom home builders, do this. As many of you hear, and you probably get sick of me talking about building my house, our house, you're probably sick of it, right? So there's a friend of mine that reached out to me and he had some questions. He's a huge influence. Do you know who Cody Askins is?
I've heard of him, but I don't know him.
Yeah, well, you follow Cody? Mm-hmm. Cody called me. He called me the other day, yesterday morning, and he's like, "Man, me and Lauren are about to build a house. I've just got some questions for you." And it got me thinking about this because what do you think the biggest concerns are for somebody that is building a custom home?
How long it'll take?
How long it'll take? That's probably not the biggest thing, Josh, but that is
how much it costs.
How much? How much? How much? Joey, how much? Just give me an idea. Just tell me anything. I just need to know. Tell me. So Joey goes in there, and he's like, well, it's going to be about this. Okay? Well, he's going to go in there, and he's going to create a budget within reason. He's actually going to create the budget within his reason. He's just making it up. He's going through there, and he's like, all right, we'll do this in there, and we're going to do that in there, and we'll do this, and we'll do that, and here's what your house is going to cost. I'm like, all right, that's pretty good. And he's like, I even figured them pretty high. See, my wife hears we're under budget. She hears we're under budget. I'm like, damn, this budget is inflated. You know what I'm saying? It's an inflated budget. Hell no, we ain't under budget. Quit trying to steal furniture out of my housing budget. So you'll hear a lot of people, they'll want to compare this house to that house, and the only thing they don't know enough, the only thing they do know how to do is price per square foot. Have you seen them doing that? Mm-hmm. Okay, so the neighborhood we're in, it's a little bit different. It's got to be approved by our architectural review committee. There's things that you can do on this house that you can't do on other houses. They all got to look different on the outside. Paint colors, styles, whatever. So moving into this, here's where it gets tricky. How much are windows for a house?
20 grand.
Let's just say the windows. Okay, so here's the things I didn't think about. So if our house, I think it's going to be about $350 a foot to build this bitch. Okay? These windows he's got in there, I think in there the window budget was like 40 grand. And that was a high number. But, you know, windows are probably $200 to $300 per window. So in a house, you can calculate up how many windows are in a house.
About 30.
Around 30.
30 windows. So what's
normal house.
so 30 times, let's say 25 windows. So 300 is a good window times 25. That's $7,500. Let's say it's 10 grand for windows. Well, we got to looking around in there. So if our house is roughly about 4,000 square feet, that's about roughly what it's going to come out to be. We've got, I don't know how many windows, but we looked at the special, the windows that you had to have in this specific subdivision. It's the Anderson 400 series. Remember when Drew's like, oh, you ought to get Pella, insulted my windows. So me and my wife go to Haynes Brothers and we find these windows that we really liked. Actually, we saw them on another house out there. They're the Anderson 400 series, but they're, baby, what are they called? Casement. Do you know what casement windows are? See, they're not all the same.
Sounds cool, though.
It sounds cool. It's worth more money because it sounds cool. What are you doing, Hayden?
Sorry, I'm texting Lee.
Well, okay. So you're in there. You've got normal Anderson 400 series windows, and they're very sharp. And we did the black ones. The black ones are more expensive. Then we're like, we want them. Ooh, those. Casement windows do not have a sash in the middle. They're just like one big pane. But you got to have egress laws to be able to get out of a house. So that means you got to be able to open them up. You see what I'm saying? So these are those kind of fancy windows that open from the outside, from the inside out. They go do, 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 do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, is it a
I don't know if you twist them. I don't know, but they are badass windows. They're badass windows. So what if our windows were $37,000? We probably could have gotten away with $15,000. You see what I'm saying? So whenever you're talking about price per square foot, it depends on what you want in there. So this was a big, damn. So the next thing that might help you make sense with this are appliances. Like you can look through here and you could look up a good appliance package, and that appliance package might be $13,000. How much is our appliance package? No, this includes the refrigerator, the stove, dishwasher, microwave. There might be a few other things. What is our appliance package, Brittany Renee?
Around
$30,000. $30,000.
washer and dryer?
No.
How'd you get it so cheap?
How'd you get it so cheap? We negotiated. I'm going to grind you. So, see, people, I was so locked into price with Joey. And Joey's giving me, to build this house, we can get it around this number, but this is what you're going to get in there. So, a lot of people, people are sending Brittany stuff. Well, man, you ought to go with this or that, and they're always cheaper. But I don't want the cheap stuff in there. So whenever you're comparing apples to apples and you're talking to your home builder, don't go on price. If he's going to charge you this, most custom home builders are probably going to be in the 10, 12, 13% profit margins. Now, some of them may find a way to get the price down because they're not putting the same kind of things in there. Okay, so windows, we tripled our budget. Our appliances, we probably over doubled our budget. Our front door. Our front door, Josh, let me show you our house.
I think you showed it to me earlier. Is that what you're talking about?
Josh, let me show you our house.
All right. Your front door is what, 10 grand? Just for
Our
the
front door is 10. I ain't bragging, but it's what we want. Come here and look at this.
I'm not bragging, but I'm bragging.
I'm not bragging about that. It's stupid. Do you like that look?
That's badass.
But look at that. Well, the front door on this house just takes it to another level. That door is it's a $10,000 front door. It makes no sense. Most people, a good front door is $2,000.
Fuck you, front door.
You got a question?
Yeah, is there ever a scenario where maybe you want something customized a little bit differently and then the builder's doesn't want anything to do with it, or they're like...
Maybe. Possibly. But whenever you're building a custom home like this, they're really there to try to get you everything that you want. But most of the time, whenever people whenever people are building or buying a house from a builder, they get so locked in on the price. Well, what is your price compared to the other guy's price? It depends on what goes in that house. It depends on your floor plan. Like, do you have a lot of porches? Do you have cut up rooms? Do you have open rooms? What are your cabinets? What are your tops going to be like? But the world has become such a information seeking time where you can Google and get an answer immediately with a home like what we're building. Here's the other thing. What kind of concrete are you going to put around the pool? You could put some cheap looking concrete, or you could spend 4 times as much. It's up to you. So price is probably not what you should be asking. You got to go so much more into depth. What do you want in your house? What kind of tiles? What are some things you picked out, Brittany Renee? Gas lanterns. Those things are about $1,000. Well, you could get a light for $25, $30 maybe. She wants $1,000 light. Those gas lanterns that always stay on. But when you go by, you're like, man, that's awesome. That is awesome. You know, a lot of people are going to say this. Here's how I'm going to wrap this show up. A lot of people are going to say, man, why are you wasting all your money in this? And here's my belief. People find a way to get rid of their money. Their money goes to zero. Would you rather put it into a fixed asset, or would you just rather blow it, just like as Van would say, death by 1,000 cuts, going out to eat? You go out to, how many times a year do you think you go out to eat? How many times a week do you go out to eat?
At least 300.
A week?
No, not a year. He said
A year.
A year.
Yeah. Think about how much money we blow. We blow money that we never get anything back. How many times you go out to eat? You tight, ain't you?
Right now.
You've been trained,
once
though.
a week, not even once a week, maybe like once every 3 weeks. Once every 4 weeks.
Okay, but what my point is this. People compare, I wouldn't waste my money on that, but what are they comparing that to? What about all the other money people blow? So I would rather, if I'm going to blow money, I'm going to blow it on this damn house to where, yes.
I was going to agree. Some people would rather blow their money than.
Of course, I used to be the guy that would rather blow my money. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying, Patch? I would rather.
That's what I told him. Get your patch.
Get a patch, man. You're sick. Patch Adams. So whenever you want to build a house, if you ever want to do that, like you're talking to that guy today, he's wanting land to go build a house on. He's probably, the first thing he's going to think is, what do y'all charge? What is it? What can you build a house for? Well, when a builder gives you a house or a number on what he could build that house for, what if it ain't the things you want in there? What if the things aren't good enough? Don't get locked on to what his price is. What are all the things that it comes with? So most of the things she's looked at, those appliances, she wants a basic stove is probably $2,000. The stove she wants is $12,000. It's those 48-inch. But hey, would I rather put the money into that to where I can get it back, or would I rather just go blow it? Because most people don't save their money; they blow it. That's just the way we are. Shut us down, Vingratin.